They're bringing truth now to a generation that has lost their language. And this is hard work.
Montrealers are joining others Canada-wide marching for the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, the federal holiday not recognized by the government of Quebec for the second year. The Every Child Matters march here highlighting the continued struggles for justice and dignity in Indigenous communities.
As part of all the truth and reconciliation, I think that only can really truly happen once people become aware of what is the truth. And I think once the truth is known, I think that it will help for people to come together.
When I think of truth, what we know the truth is that our languages were forbidden, that our practices were forbidden, that our family were abused. Those schools were designed to take the Indian out of the child.
Let's not forget the number of children that never made it home. I think the number that we're at now is around 10,000 kids, so let's acknowledge what it was. It was a genocide against Indigenous people.
My mother went to residential school. I'm a descendant of this. My whole family was broken up. I have family members that aren't here anymore that have passed away. It's really devastating, but it's not something you hear about all the time. But we live it every day. And we have one day where we are going to recognize it.
They were hit, ears pulled, hair pulled for speaking their language. They didn't want to get too much into detail about the sexual abuse, but we know that happened. That some of their friends, they don't know exactly what happened to them, but they know that they died.
I know that there's this whole denial of systemic racism. But if you think of residential schools, this is exactly what it was. It was part of the system. And all the things that we are dealing with right now are remnants of it. And we are still struggling.
The government and the churches tried to break our people. But you look around, we're still here. We're still proud.
In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.